Well, hello, couponers and overflowers and Aldi shoppers. It is Coupon Overflow here, and I am here with my Aldi's haul for the week. I do not have my entire haul presented here. A lot of the items that I picked up this time, I picked up last time and the time before that and the time before that. So I just want to show you the items where I did like a focus kind of shopping trip on. Items that were kind of new to me and items that I wanted to try. So I went in store today wanting to pick up all things snack related. So let's jump in and get started. So I am a working mom who still works a 9-to-5 job, and 9-to-5s can be stressful on top of all of the other things in life you have going on. And so a lot of times you just are stretched for time, and then there's stress and chaos and aggravation kind of everywhere. And going to the vending machines is not really a great option when you're having a stressful day. It's not really good to go in there and just pick up a sugary candy bar and stuff like that. So I like to have things already on my person, already packed in my bag, already at my desk, so I can just grab whenever I'm feeling that stress and I want something to crunch on. I found these protein bars at the Aldi store. They were priced at $2.89 a box. They had several flavors that you can choose from. So I picked up a peanut, dark chocolate, and almond, then a strawberry yogurt. Then I also picked up the dark chocolate peanut butter. Not a bad price at $2.89 per box. You get 5 bars in there. I do like the fact that these are healthier options than a candy bar. And another thing about these is they're not entirely sweet. So I'm paying attention to my receipt here, and the Greek yogurt bars are actually $3.39. I still don't think that that's a bad price for what you're getting. So with the Greek yogurt protein chewy bars, you're getting the strawberry flavoring. Then you have almonds, peanuts, and strawberry flavored cranberries. I picked up more of the fruit and nut bars at the Aldi store. These were even cheaper because they didn't have the added protein powder in there. So I picked up a pack of the Trail Mix fruit and nut bars, granola bars. These were priced at $1.79, super cheap for 6 of them. Then I also picked up the sweet and salty nut for peanut and also peanut dark chocolate chunk and almond. These were priced at $2.15. Really great price for 6 of them. This is a good quality product. More snacks here. I picked up the Benton's 100-calorie snack packs for the chocolate chip wafer cookies and also the double chocolate cookies. These were costing $2.99 per box. This is a great item to pack in your lunch for the work week. Just a good little snack for a dessert after dinner even. It's a nice way to get a sweet treat without doing too much, without having it be too junky and too unhealthy, and it's not that much sugar in these. I've even managed to convince my son to like them and try them, and it's very difficult with him, getting him to try new things with his autism, but he is now a fan. Finishing up these snack items that I picked up at the Aldi store, I got some pumpkin seeds to sprinkle in my bento boxes for lunch for work. These were costing $1.99. Pretty good deal on that. I also picked up some on-the-go trail mix here. You get 8 individual packs in there. I paid $3.29. Still not bad. As far as storing all the bars that I got, I like to get rid of the boxes. I'm not one to fumble around with a lot of boxes. And these bars fit just nicely on my shelf inside of my pantry door. Next, I picked up some interesting packages of meat to try at the Aldi store. Ones I've never seen before and I wanted to try. So I saw in the refrigerator case or freezer case these smash burgers that are supposed to be 100% beef burgers, all natural. And smash burgers right now are all the rave, so I wanted to just pick up some to try. Hopefully they taste good and not like mystery meat. Not really sure yet, but I will give them a try. They cost $7.99, so pretty much $1 per burger because you get 8 burgers in there. I also picked up this pack of cilantro lime seasoned chicken. So this is just breast meat in here, chicken breast. It was costing $9.04, but I didn't mind paying that. Chicken breast is already expensive enough on its own, but I like the fact that it was already seasoned, and this can make for a quick dinner. You can pair this with some cilantro lime rice, some Spanish rice, or just regular rice. Next, I picked up this package of 100% Wagyu ground beef. This is a Japanese cow, and it was costing $4.99. I was really surprised at that price, so I went ahead and picked it up. Next, I picked up a package of beef smoked sausage. It was costing $2.69. Really good deal for beef sausage. I mean, that's really, really cheap. And this makes for a great dinner for your jambalaya. Finishing up the Aldi's haul with some pantry items that I picked up. Just items that I use all the time. I picked up some all-purpose flour that was $2.19. I like to keep this on hand. At this price, it's good to stock up, 3, 4, 5 of them at a time and just stock up on them. The expiration date on this is good until November of 2026, so that's pretty good. So you definitely can afford to stock up on 3 or 4 of them at a time, or even a little bit more. I like to use these as my standard breading. Sometimes you can't always get a fish fry or a chicken fry on sale and at a decent price. So I like to keep the all-purpose flour on hand when I run out of those breadings, or when I just want to just do it myself. Tomatoes. Let's talk about some tomato products, which I love to keep on hand because my son has to have spaghetti at least once a week. So I always have to have this kind of stuff on hand for him, as he pretty much likes to eat the same thing over and over. And so I was very surprised to find some pasta sauce in the Aldi store for very, very cheap. It's hard to get a jar of it for under $3, under $4. But I found some marinara sauce as well as some meat sauce for $1.65. Great price on these. And the bottle itself is not glass, it's a plastic, which I don't mind that. It's still the 1-pound jar, so you still get the 24 ounces. So that's a really good deal. For this price, it is good to go in there and get 10 or 12 of these at a time and have your pantry just kind of stocked with them. If you feel that the jars of spaghetti sauce are too small and you have a larger family, what I like to do is use other items to kind of help that sauce stretch. So I do like to add diced tomatoes in with my pasta sauce already. I love to take some pesto and put it in my ground turkey or my ground beef for the spaghetti, and it makes it taste like you've been cooking the spaghetti all day. It's a very savory kind of flavor that it gives it. So the diced tomatoes were costing 89 cents each. Not bad. It's getting really hard to find canned goods for under $1 each. And then the jar of pesto was costing $2.39. So that cost even more than the pasta sauce itself. But pesto is kind of a specialty product, so I didn't mind paying that. That's actually pretty cheap for pesto. The last item that I picked up was a can of green chilies. These were costing 89 cents. I have really gotten into taco bowls for whatever reason recently. So instead of going to Chipotle, I'm making my own Chipotle bowls at home, and they're turning out mighty fine. So I'm just going to add this to my different recipes for those taco bowls. I want to take this time out to say hello to the new subscribers. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I plan to do ALDI's haul every 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.